Today's program is brought to you by OTCStockShark.com. For the latest and greatest OTC and Pink Sheets information, sign up for your account at OTCStockShark.com. Thank you for tuning in to TBC Today. I'm Brandon Vincent.
And I'm Angelina Soriano.
In today's financial news, major stock indexes were mixed, struggling due to the lingering concerns over the health of the European banking system. Those concerns paved the way for a solid gain in the dollar against the euro and other denominations. Treasury prices also rallied, though there were signs of investors taking on some risk in commodities and technology stocks. The Dow Jones Industrial Average was off 62 points or 0.6%. The measure's top decliners were spread across several sectors, including JP Morgan Chase, off 2.5%. Choppy trading reflected the market's uncertainty over the health of the Eurozone's banking system. Over the weekend, the Bank of Spain seized a regional savings bank, fanning worries that sovereign debt woes could spread. In a sign of the nervousness over banks, the 3-month U.S. dollar London interbank offered rate, a key benchmark, reached its highest level since July at 0.5%.
In U.S. news, Iran's intelligence minister said he has no doubt 3 U.S. citizens arrested last July near the Iraq border were spies and called on Washington to propose a prisoner swap to secure their release. U.S. Secretary of State Hillary Clinton has called for the freeing of the 3, whose arrest has further strained relations tested by an Iranian nuclear program. Iran's judiciary has laid espionage charges against all 3 of the Americans. Relations between the United States and the Islamic Republic are strained by what Western powers believe are Iranian efforts to develop a nuclear weapon. Iran denies the accusation, but U.S.-led efforts are afoot to impose new sanctions on Tehran. The presence of U.S. troops in Iraq has also weighed heavily on relations. Iranian president suggested in an interview with the U.S. television network NBC in September that the Americans' release might be linked to the release of Iranian diplomats he said were being held by U.S. troops in Iraq. State Department spokesman said Washington was not contemplating any kind of a prisoner swap.
In today's international news, China and the United States opened 3 days of high-level meetings meant to broaden and deepen the ties between the world's largest developed and developing economies. But the opening session instead laid bare a recurring theme between Beijing and Washington. The United States came with a long wish list for China on both economic and security issues, while China mostly wants to be left alone to pursue policies that are turning it into an economic superpower without putting at risk its prized geopolitical stability. The president is welcoming the 200-strong American delegation in the Great Hall of the People. He praised the mutually beneficial and win-win cooperation between the United States and China. Such coordination had helped speed the recovery from the 2008 financial crisis. On the crucial issue of China reevaluating its currency, something the Obama administration has pushed for, the president repeated China's past promises to make it effectively fixed exchange rate respond more to the market. But the fact that the country's top leader mentioned reform at all suggested that its leadership is on the agenda.
Ever wish you had sonic hearing? Well, now you can with the amazing Silversonic XL from Bell & Howell. It's lightweight and small, just like a cell phone ear adapter. The flexible ear mount easily adjusts to fit all ear shapes and sizes, and the molded ear tip lets it fit you comfortably. Best of all, it looks like a cell phone ear adapter. The Silversonic XL amplifies sounds up to 50 decibels, so you can easily keep track of your kids at play. And it picks up sounds from more than 30 yards away, so no one will know you have sonic hearing.
Her body is amazing. I wish I could look like that.
The Bell & Howell Silversonic XL is yours for only $19.95. But wait, when you call, ask about our deluxe model upgrade that's fully rechargeable and comes with its own charger. Get Silversonic XL now and start hearing things you've never heard before. Call now.
To order your Silversonic XL, call 1-800-230-7100 or send $19.95 plus shipping to the address on your screen. But for quicker service, call 1-800-230-7100.
In entertainment news, never mind that there is no beach. Steve Wynn, the Las Vegas casino developer, is planning to unwrap the Encore Beach Club on Memorial Day, a 60,000 square foot adults-only pleasure palace with 3-tiered swimming pools, oversized lily pads, and some 24 private cabanas with refrigerators and flat-screen televisions. The club is part of the Encore at Wynn Las Vegas, a 2,000-room hotel and casino that opened in last 2008. The owners say the goal is to combine the sizzle of a Mediterranean beach party with the exclusivity of Vegas's nightlife. The inspiration is from beach clubs and hot spots around the world. in tropical locations or the south of France, said Sean Christie, one of the partners behind the new club. After the sun goes down, beach club goers can towel off next to the tables in the club's gaming pavilion, nibble on a fresh salad on the expansive new patio connected to the Switch restaurant, or slip into Surrender, a 5,000 square foot nightclub with DJs like Cascade and Steve Aoki. Entry is $30 for women, $40 for men. Cabanas start at $1,000 and up and must be booked in advance. Entrance fees are not waived for hotel guests.
In today's tech news, a third of U.S. teenagers with cell phones send more than 100 texts a day, as texting has exploded to become the most popular means of communication for young people. The study by the Pew Internet and American Life Project, which offers a glimpse into teen culture and communication, found that texting has risen dramatically even since 2009, eclipsing cell phone calls, instant messaging, and social networks. The Pew Research Center said that 3/4 of young people between the ages of 12 and 17 now own cell phones, and of those that do, girls typically send 80 texts a day compared to boys who only send 30 texts a day. Text messaging has become so much a part of teenagers' lives that 87% of those who text say that they sleep with or next to their cell phone. The percentage of teens with cell phones who send at least one text message a day increased from 38% in 2008 to 54% in 2009, and that number is still rising.
In fashion news, shoe lovers in London have been glued to their mobile devices and computer screens in a race to win a pair of free Jimmy Choos. The Jimmy Choo Trainer Hunt, or Catch a Chew, race offers the winner the chance to keep a free pair of the shoes so loved by celebrities if they can figure out where they are in London, according to clues left on social networking sites Twitter, Facebook, and Foursquare.com. A picture of a Jimmy Choo bag is taken in the location and left on the sites, where a company representative will wait for a short period of time with the shoes on display. Those who have figured out the clue must race to the location, approach the representative and say, "I've been following you," to win the shoes. The competition, which has been running since April 19th, will carry on until someone wins the prize. There have been some close shaves when people have missed the shoes by a minute or two, but it triggers the motivation to catch them next time.
In today's green news, no doubt about it, rail is a very fuel-efficient way to transport people and things. The Association of American Railroads announced that in 2009, freight trains in the U.S. averaged 480 ton miles per gallon. That means a 1-ton car would have to get 480 miles per gallon to match it, or a 2-ton SUV would need 240 miles per gallon. What's most impressive is the improvement over the past 30 years. Overall, freight rail fuel efficiency is up 104% since 1980. In 2009, railroads generated 67% more ton miles than in 1980 while using 18% less fuel. Here are some facts about freight rail. One train can haul a load of 280 trucks or more. Dividing 1.5 trillion ton miles by 3 billion gallons of fuel yields 480 ton miles per gallon. 480 was the average last year for all rail traffic across all railroads. That means some trains and some rail traffic, the corresponding figure will be much higher, while for others it will be lower. All things considered, rail transport is definitely fuel efficient, which is why rail transport is even getting attention from Warren Buffett. Thank you for tuning in to TBC Today. I'm Brandon Vincent.
And I'm Angelina Soriano.